What's up, YouTube? So in this video, I'm going to be going into the Miami Dolphins defense film for the Bengals game. For some reason, NFL.com doesn't want to show the stats for the game, so I'm just gonna pull that up here first. Joe Burrow, 20 for 31, 287 and 2 touchdowns. Good game from him, but nothing insane. Joe Mixon, 24 carries, 61 yards, 2.5 yards a carry. So we pretty much had him hemmed in for the most part. One touchdown from him. The touchdowns were from Hayden Hurst and T. Higgins. T. Higgins kind of pieced us up. I'm not going to lie to you. So that is what that is. Definitely a kind of a hard loss, obviously, with Tua and everything like that. But, yeah. Luckily, we are 3-1. One thing I did like defensively, though, is that we did mix things up a little bit more. We were mixing in some cover 3 and cover 2. We started seeing that a little bit at the end of the Bills game. But we were starting to be less predictable. Good job tackling there. Brendan Jones is going to come down. And this is something we kind of seen from the Bills defense, is just moving our safeties around. So let's take a look. So we had Brandon Jones over here, and this was looking like man coverage. It looked like he was going to be hemmed in on the tight end here. But before snap, he's going to come over here to play box safety. And then Xavier Howard's going to back off. And they're actually going to play cover 3. Like I said, I'm not saying we should never do the zero blitz, because it is a part of our defense. But I do want to mix in some other stuff. And I like when we do give this front, where we have 6 people on the line, we are pressing more. We're not always playing 10 yards off the line of scrimmage. And I do get the point of why we do this. The reason why we play back is because if they do get past this line, we have people back there to tackle. But it also means that all the underneath shit is wide open. We also need to tackle better. I realize Xavier Howard's not really a fantastic tackler, but he has shown us the ability to tackle well, so I'm going to need him to do that. I'm going to follow Tyler Boyd. Good job there stuffing him. Like I said, he only had a little over 2 yards of carry. Joe Mixon didn't do a whole lot to us. He had a couple of bigger runs, but nothing sustained. And like I said, I do like that we're still swarming to the football. And I like that we're mixing things up. So now we're doing some press man, it looks like, with a single high safety. Yep, that is exactly what we're doing. Gonna be a flag, though. So kind of a similar look, except we moved our single high safety over here so he can help out with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. We're kind of leaving Cater on an island by himself with Tyler Boyd. Just believing in him to get the job done, which he did. Gonna get Tyler Boyd in motion. Just gonna run up with Mixon. Okay, decent tackle. Get the tight end in motion. Yeah, they definitely did get some push there. That's for damn sure. Gotta do better than that. I thought for sure Melvin Ingram was going to get home. Did he get any sacks this game? I can't remember. Dolphins defense. Jalen Phillips does, that's right. But no, Melvin Ingram doesn't. But he was kind of piecing up Jonah Williams. That's why I just kind of thought he was going to get one at some point this game. Single high, man to man. Nope, cover 3. Dump it off underneath. Okay. Tyler Boyd in motion. Gonna dump it off to the running back. Good tackles. Could have read that a step faster, but high man to man. Nice. Very nice. Nice tackle in there. All right, we got a 2 deep safety look. This could either be a cover 2 or this could be man coverage with 2 safeties deep. It's cover 3. Interesting. I like that we're, changing some stuff up with our defensive backs. I think this could actually trip up some other quarterbacks. So we're giving a 2 deep safety look, and we're pressing our corner. So this either looks like a cover 2, or it could even be like a cover 2 man. But right before the snap, Nick Needham, actually both corners are going to bail. And one of our safeties is going to come down. I think that's Javon Holland, and he's going to play box safety. And I think that's Brandon Jones is going to be the single high. So we're actually playing cover 3, but we disguised it. That's fun. And this time we're actually having 2 deep safeties. And it's a cover 2 man as well. Good job flying to the football. Jerome Baker. We're going to need more from our defense now. Moving forward, depending on how long Tua is going to be out for. Javon Holland is the single high, bunch of man coverage. Okay. Good job tracking him down, Eric Rowe. Single high, man to man. Wrap him up. Okay. Just short. That first down marker. This is no, they don't QB sneak it here. That's right. They try to throw this. Yeah, there it is. Definitely need Melvin Ingram to make that tackle. For sure. T. Higgins in motion. Good read by, was that a Landon Roberts? No, it was Jerome Baker. Single high man-to-man. Christian Wilkins could have had him. Right here. That could have been a tackle for loss. But Christian Wilkins has been playing well, so I'm not going to criticize too much. But he definitely could have had him there. John Jenkins, very good job. Let's take a look at that. He's going to put his hands on the center, which is, what's his name? Ted Karras. Has both of his hands inside, extending. I don't like how far he's leaning, but he's going to shed him. Nice. It's good control. That is the main thing I look for in a nose tackle, is control. Yeah, we don't need that. Javon Holland needs to pull up there. I appreciate the big hit trying to jar the ball loose, but you need to see that a little bit faster. He had quite a few steps to try to pull up. Joe Burrow doing Joe Burrow things. Gotcha. It'll be interesting too, the injury report this coming week, whether it's Zach Wilson or Joe Flacco. I would almost rather play Zach Wilson, to be honest with you, even though he is more of a mobile threat, and has a bigger arm at this point. But Joe's been playing well. Gonna toss it. Nice. Nice. Everybody swarming to the football. And that was the fourth down. All right, second quarter. Single high safety, man-to-man coverage. Good job by Cater coming up and tackling. I would like to see him, have him see that a little bit faster. Gonna go high, man-to-man. So even though Javon Holland isn't, in the middle of the field, he is still the single high safety. He's just over here because there's two receivers on the side. And because where Joe Burrow is on the hash, there's more room to the left side of the field, so that's why he's over here. So now we get a single high safety, and he's actually over here on the same hash side as Joe. That's interesting. Good coverage by X. Single high, man-to-man coverage. Good tackle by Christian Wilkins. By the way, Christian Wilkins on College Game Day was a lot of fun. Whenever his playing career is over, he definitely needs to do something in media. I mentioned that on Twitter. Good job. Duke Riley, who's actually been playing much better this year. He made me want to vomit when he played last year, but he's playing much better. Yeah, Xavier Howard kind of got torched here. Let's see what happened. So they have Nick Needham in at safety. Yeah, he just beat him. Okay. Yeah, Xavier Howard isn't really flipping his hips as smoothly, which is probably telling of the groin injury. But also, he's turning his head way too soon. And that's what's making him slow down. You can't run as fast if you're looking behind you. Yeah, it's just a kneel. Okay, cool. That's what I thought, but... Alright, T. Higgins in motion, cover 3. Single high man-to-man. Indeed. Good job by Raekwon Davis there. Single high, man-to-man. Great job there. Swallow. Just taking away any possible gaps for him to run through. Good wrap up there. Duke Riley again. Very nice. Some good relentlessness there. Let's actually go to the other view for that. I don't imagine myself doing this for any other play this game for the defense, maybe, but I suppose it's possible. Oh, it actually stayed on that play. That's cool. Okay. So they actually have him inside, which is interesting. They put him and Melvin Ingram on the same side, which I would like to do more of. You can also put Melvin Ingram on the inside. The Chargers did it all the time. Gonna rip under the arm. Okay. Joe Burrow steps up. You don't stop. Very nice. Love to see relentlessness. All right. Single high, man-to-man coverage. Okay. So, let's take a look at T. Higgins. Great job getting off press there. Good little hand fake. Yeah. Just a crossing route. Okay. It's meant to beat, man. Xavier Howard needs to get a little bit more physical at the line there. That would help. It's actually interesting. If we take a look at the safeties here, We're kind of making it sort of look like two deep safeties, but Eric Rowe's kind of flirting as being the box safety here. But then right before the snap, Eric Rowe's actually going to go back there to be the box safety, and Javon Holland's going to come down. That's fun. Great tackle there by Landon Roberts, I believe that was. Good coverage there by Nick Needham on Jamar Chase. I think he heard people saying that they want Cater to take his spot once Byron gets back. Great coverage by Brandon Jones there, too. Just seeing how many drives we had left real quick. I'll skip the penalty. I don't really have a whole lot to say usually on penalties, unless one player is getting a bunch, and then I'll usually make a comment during the game. That's fun. So we had Jerome Baker, on the line, but then right before the snap, he's going to drop back, and this is just going to be a standard cover 3. So most of the zone we're doing is cover 3. It's disguised, but it is cover 3. We've done a little bit of cover 2, but it was mostly cover 2 man. And then here's our zero blitz. I do like this. Like, I do like doing the zero blitz, but not as often as we've been doing it. Mix it in with the defense, not make it the entire defense. And, like I said, drop some people back so you don't actually know who's rushing. You're actually still only rushing 4. Yeah, this is the Tyler Boyd throw. That's a fun little play. It's also a pretty good play design for the cover 0. Because it gets the pressure away from Joe very quickly. And allows you to attack on the outside. That's kind of fun. Good throw there. Single high man-to-man. Burrow in motion. Gonna go deep. Yeah. What happened there? Looked like a deep crossing route, which are very hard to cover in man. Well, that's a very good route. That is a very good route by Tyler Boyd. So the crosser beats, I think that's Javon Holland. No, whoever this guy is, I can't tell. Javon Holland is a deep safety. Oh, that little hand and head fake to get Javon Holland going toward the sideline. That's all he needs. That's fantastic. That was Cater. That was getting beat by the crosser, and then Javon Holland got beat by the route. Damn. Good wrap-up tackle there. Eric Rowe. We're kind of using Eric Rowe more as like a linebacker than anything else. Kind of just putting him in the box. This is what our defense is very good at. Once it gets to like a goal line stand, we just got to be physical. You ain't moving. You're almost better, like, taking a penalty against us and giving yourself some space. Like Christian Wilkins to finish that, but Joe's just a little too fast for him. Joe was able to get it out. Single high safety, man-to-man coverage. Oh, nope. We're going to drop a safety back last second. And this time we are doing an actual cover 2 in zone. Because as you can see, and this is where you attack cover 2. Nick Needham is going to follow the receiver for a little bit, but then he's going to drop back because that's his zone. And they have a receiver attacking the middle of the field, so that takes away the linebacker. So the middle of the field right here is wide open. That's a very good cover 2 beater. But I do like that we're mixing it in. So we've done some cover 2 man, but that was like the first straight up cover 2. That was like a Tampa 2. Because the linebacker dropping back. Good throw and catch on the sideline. Brandon Jones a little too slow to get there. Single high, man to man. Nope. Cover 3. Zach Sealer's a monster. Get T. Higgins in motion. Nick Needham, good coverage. T. Higgins was a problem for us, though. I mean, I suppose it was good for my fantasy. I do have T. Higgins in 2 separate leagues, but... Alright, so we got 2 deep safeties. Yeah. I do like the 2 deep safety look. Because, it makes Javon Holland's job a little bit easier. I mean, I don't want to do it all the time. But I do like that we're mixing it in. I don't really like putting Nick Needham at safety, though. I don't like it when we do that. I just don't think he's fast enough for that. I really don't. I mean, in a pinch, like injury-wise, if we really have to, then I guess you can do that. But... Alright. This is the last real drive, because after this, it's just a kneel. Good wrap up there. Is that Cater? Yeah. Even though he was being stiff-armed, he was still able to get a hold of the leg. Single high man-to-man. We going to drop anybody back? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Oof. Jamar Chase. Oh, he swiped those hands so bad. Yeah, Keon Crossen got fucking destroyed there. Pretty physical run there. Good stuff there. Like I said, these power runs, we are very good at defending. This is like the heart of our defense. You're going to have to throw it against us on the goal line. It just is what it is. Alright. So that should probably do it. Yeah, just 2 nails. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, so that's going to do it for this video. Overall, pretty good, pretty decent game from the defense. They had to do a lot, and the Bengals offense is pretty good. Obviously a pretty bad loss. I do like that we're mixing some things up. Xavier Howard has not been playing well this year. I'm hoping that whenever the groin injury clears up, he'll start playing a little bit better. But right now, he is struggling quite a bit. But I guess we'll see. I do like that we're mixing more things in there. We're not blitzing quite as often. But I do still want to blitz, especially if, we do end up playing against Zach Wilson and some of these other quarterbacks aren't quite as good. I do want to still blitz, especially some of the inexperienced ones. But, yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. If you'd like to, appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.